What is up, everybody? I'm hoping you're all well. Back here with the 5th movie review that I'm recording for you today, and this time it's another sequel because, again, I realised every movie I went to see on Sunday was a sequel. But this is a sequel to a franchise that I actually really enjoy, that being the Purge franchise. But where does this sort of fit into the Purge franchise in terms of quality? Well, that's what we're here to talk about, guys. So guess what we're gonna do? You guessed it. We're gonna talk about it. The Forever Purge, or The Purge 5. So The Forever Purge is the 5th installment to the Purge franchise, a franchise which I really enjoyed, to be fair. And while we didn't expect to get a direct sequel to the Purge election year, what with them finishing the Purge then and there and deciding to just outlaw it, the Purge is back and bigger than ever in terms of it still being the whole crime legal for 12 hours. However, this time the rich and entitled and essentially the racists of the world have taken it upon themselves to create the Forever Purge. That being, when the Purge is over, they come after every sort of immigrant and people that they look down on as not being good enough for this country and decide to try and wipe them out. And it just sends America into this whole pandemonium of purges just continuing to purge after the Purge is finished. I'm not gonna lie, that idea and concept for a Purge movie is actually really intriguing. And how do they pull it off? Well, I think they did a very good job in this movie. Now obviously the Purge movies are not going to be cinematic masterpieces or talked about or kept in like an archive as one of the best movies ever made, but I do feel like they are fun, enjoyable movies to binge on Halloween. I'm not going to lie, this movie is no different. I actually had a really good time with this movie. I think it's a fine addition to the Purge franchise. So the movie focuses on Ana de la Reguera and Tenoch Hirota. I'm terrible with names, guys. I literally got my phone here so I can try and pronounce their names correctly, and I feel like I've butchered it anyway. But those characters play Adela and Juan, who are both immigrants from Mexico who have come over to America. They are now living their lives peacefully, with Adela working at a butcher's and Juan working at a ranch. The two seem to have settled into American life fairly nicely. And while the son of a ranch owner, played by Josh Lucas, sort of looks down on Juan as lesser than him, the main ranch owner himself, played by Will Patton, is a very honourable man. He's a very kind man, and he actually has a lot of respect for the people that work for him on his ranch. However, when the Purge ends and the Forever Purge finally begins, this family is targeted because they obviously hire immigrants and they actually treat them with respect, so they feel that they are not good enough to basically live in America. And as innocent Americans and immigrants are being slaughtered during the Forever Purge, they start to flee to the Mexican border, in which Josh Lucas's character of Dylan learns to trust and respect the immigrants that he looked down upon so often. And I have to say, the main cast for this movie all did a good job. I thought they all gave great performances. I actually bought into their characters. I cared about their characters. Granted, a lot of your side characters or smaller characters that just have small appearances are very over the top and ridiculous, as you've come to expect with the Purge movies. And the main villains in this movie aren't all that intimidating, but for the most part, the characters that you're meant to care about, you do care about, and the characters you're meant to hate, you do hate. And while the main idea behind the Forever Purge is very intriguing, it's enough to keep you entertained, there are of course moments in the movie that do leave you questioning yourself a little bit. For example, there is a character that does disappear halfway through the film, and because he disappears in a certain way, you kind of go, that guy's going to come back at some point in the movie, and he just doesn't. You have other characters whose deaths just kind of came out of nowhere just for the sake of shock value. The movie does feel very much like the studio just wanted to make another Purge movie for the sake of making money, because the Purge movies make money, and you know they're fairly cheap to make. And so in that, I do feel like the writing isn't as up to par as it probably should have been. But by the looks of it, all the cast and crew look like they were having fun with the material that they had been given. Like I said, the main cast all gave really good performances. You do get your typical Purge jump scares where characters just come around a corner or appear out of nowhere and scare other characters, but it's accompanied by that loud noise that makes you jump in return. That's always been a big issue for me in the Purge movies. I don't feel like those moments are really necessary. If you're going to do the jump scares, at least do it on things we're supposed to be scared of, like maybe a Purger who's actually trying to kill them, rather than someone just popping up at a window screen and then walking away. I feel like they're very cheap. I don't feel like they're really necessary for the film. But with it being the 5th movie in the franchise, I kind of come to expect stuff like that now, so it's not as annoying as it normally is, but still, I feel like this movie could do without them. Overall though, guys, The Forever Purge is a fine addition to the franchise. I thought the main cast all did a great job, and while none of the kills are necessarily all that inventive or creative in terms of the previous Purge films, in fact, thinking about it now, some of the kills in this movie are pretty tame when compared to the other Purge movies, but overall, I still had a great time with the movie. I thought it was a very fun time in the cinema. I'd absolutely watch this movie again while binging the Purge franchise during Halloween, and so, for all those reasons, I'm going to give The Forever Purge 3 stars. So, The Forever Purge, have you guys seen it yet? What do you guys think about it? And where does this rank on your Purge best of, worst of list? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and if there's more videos just like this one, then subscribe to my channel for more. Thanks again for watching. You guys are awesome, and I will see you all in the next video.